Hi everybody, I'm Jules. This is Gabby, and Gabby's gonna be my body today. I'm gonna teach an express class for core, back, and arms today, specifically focusing on the shoulders. So we're gonna start on all fours, stack those shoulders right over the wrists, hips are right over the knees, and we're gonna start with a few shoulder shrugs, AKA our serratus dips, flossing the arm bone against the shoulder blade. Beautiful. So she's squeezing her scapulas together and then lifting her chest up. Really nice. Now, to make this slightly more advanced and to make your arms work a little bit more, you're just gonna unlock the elbows. So not coming into a bend, but just unlocking. And do you feel that your biceps and triceps are working just a little bit more in that? Good. And this looks really beautiful because Gabby is keeping her rib cage closed the whole time. Can you demo what it would be like to open the rib cage? Yeah, and arch the back? Yes, good. So that's what I don't want you to do, which is kind of even hard for you to do it because you're so focused on the form, which is great. But again, we want to keep the rib cage lifted up. We want to keep the belly button hugging up so that we don't dump into the low back when we're in all fours and or plank. So all of this work that we're doing on our all fours is going to translate to plank. Okay, come to that nice lifted position. Press your right hand into the mat and peel your left fingertips up to the ceiling as you twist and look up at those fingers, rolling the right shoulder head back and down. Beautiful. Seeing if you can open through the collarbones. Yes, how expansive you can be here. Beautiful. And the hips, as you can see, are square. She's gonna slowly reach that arm out long like an airplane wing and land it back down. Good. Right fingertips peel up to the ceiling. Good. So on the lift, it's like a nice peel. You're gonna twist, roll the supporting shoulder head back, broaden through the collarbones, and then you're gonna sweep out like a long airplane wing coming down, and you're gonna feel your abdominals. I just did this motion to point to your obliques, but do you feel your obliques activating on your way down? Yes, so beautiful. Inhale, and then exhale, really activate the core to sweep that arm down. And we'll do one more just like this. So nice inhale, reach, and you can make it expressive. We are exercising, but your body is full of expression. So allow that expression to come through your fingertips, your elbows. Okay, now we're gonna add on. So serratus dips, sink the chest, lift the chest, peel the left fingertips up. Yes. And sweep the arm down. Serratus dip in between to remember that we're really lifting in between those shoulder blades. Open. Good, and keep going at your own pace a few times here. And if you want to pick up the pace, if you're feeling spicy, you totally can. Let's see if we can unlock those elbows even more, make the arms work for us. So it's a reach, and a return, and a down, and a lift. And you can take that again at any pace that feels right for your body today. That might be different than what felt right for your body yesterday, or what's going to feel right for your body tomorrow. So really listen and move into a tempo that feels good for you. Good, and so we're building that shoulder strength. Every serratus dip, you're strengthening the connection between your upper back and your shoulder blades. Two more. Beautiful, you feeling it in the shoulders and the arms. And again, if you unlock your elbows, not bend, but if you unlock, meaning come out of the stack of the joints so that you're really supporting your arms with your strength rather than your bones, you're gonna get a little bit more arm and shoulder work there. Gorgeous. Coming down to all fours. Tuck your toes. Stay really nice and lifted through those serratus muscles. Hover the knees 3 inches above the ground. Feel like you're dragging your hands back towards your thighs. Unlock the elbows. Shine the heart forward. How expansive can we be? Breathing here for 4 and 3 and 2. Lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Armpits reach for the upper thighs here. Really nice. And she's pedaling through the feet because that feels good for her today. So if that feels good for you too, go ahead, take a little pedal of the feet, wiggle the tailbone side to side. All right, find both heels reaching towards the ground, armpits reaching for upper thighs. Inhale, hinge at the hips forward to a high plank. Nice, solid first high plank of the day here. Okay, I want you to take your feet out nice and wide. Good. Take some serratus dips in this high plank. If this feels like too much for you, you just bring those knees back on down. Good, really nice. And see if you can soften the mid back while lifting the upper back. Yes, it's very subtle, very specific, but we wanna make sure that we're not hunching, right? We're just strengthening the connection between the shoulders and the back. We're here for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Push back to the downward facing dog with nice wide legs here. 1 breath here. Inhale forward to that high plank. So good. Using that new strength between the shoulder blades and the back, we're gonna take a shoulder tap. The legs are wide because I want her to keep her hips really square here. And it's sort of a little helpful gift to keep the legs a little bit farther apart. So ideally, we're lifting without rocking those hips side to side. Good, so nice, Gabby. Give it up for Gabs. Woo! We're here for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Knees down, take a child's pose. Hips back to the heels. Walk those fingertips out as far as you can. Really nice deep breaths into the lats, into the back. Good, nice full exhale. Round up to sit on those heels. Good, come up to sit up high on the knees. Take the hands to the sacrum. Press the flesh of your ass down. Roll the shoulder heads back. Lift the heart, chin, chest. Open the front of the body. Deep breath here. So good, hips back to heels. Shake out those wrists. And then take a few nice juicy shoulder circles, opening the chest, opening the back. Turn that into a big sweep of the arms. Good. And then we return to all 4s. Good. Really nice. Okay, we're gonna kick this up a notch here. So you're gonna press really firmly your left hand and right knee down into the mat as you sweep your right arm and left leg out long into a bird dog. Good, and I'm not concerned with how high her arm or leg is. I'm concerned with how long and stable her core is. Can we get a little bit more breath in the collarbones? Really nice and expansive belly button hugging into the spine. Gorgeous. Inhale, round the spine, bring your elbow to your opposite thigh and see if you can press them together. If you can't reach, that's fine. You're going for a nice oblique twist. Do you feel your obliques activate there? Can you lift your belly button up higher, round through the spine? Inhale, open back out. Find that length. Good, exhale, round. Gorgeous. Good, inhale, expand. She's gonna keep going at her own pace. We did all of this shoulder stabilizing work and the serratus dips so that the left shoulder isn't gonna sink at all. It's gonna stay nice and lifted. And I'm gonna remind you a few times to stay lifted there. Good, and I'm gonna also remind you to take up space in all directions. So broadening through the chest, lengthening through the fingers and the toes, squeezing into your gluteal fold as you extend that leg behind you. Beautiful. Really nice. We're gonna be here for 2 more. How's it feeling, Gab? Fiery. Open out nice and long, hold it there. Arm and leg open out sideways on a diagonal. You zip back together. Again, you might feel this in your obliques. Are you feeling it in your obliques? And she just did a really nice adjustment, lifting up into that shoulder, making sure that she's not collapsing into the supporting shoulder. 3 and 2 and 1. Hold those arms and legs out and now start to explore with the arm and leg. How many different ways can you move here? And it's not a performance, right? It's about curiosity, getting curious. We just did all this stabilizing work. Now what can we do with this stability? What can we do with this new balance we have, with this new strength? And you're tired because you just worked this side, but see if you can breathe and float into the fatigue a little bit. Not push, but breathe and float. Find a little expression in the spine. 3, gorgeous, Gab. 2, extend all the way out on 1. Reach, 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 and float down. Take a child's pose, hips back to heels. So good. Walk those hands over to the right side as far as you can, getting long length in the left side of the body. Deep breath in. And walk those hands over to the left side, getting length in the right side of the body. Really, really nice. So good. Walk those hands back to the center and coming back up to all fours. We are going to do the other side now. So pressing firmly into the right hand and the left knee, the left arm and the right leg reach out nice and long. Good, and we're gonna remember to stay lifted here. The collarbones stay really nice and broad. And deep breath in, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, round the spine, elbow to opposite thigh. Squeeze, find the oblique twist there. Inhale, lengthen out. Beautiful. Good, inhale to round and twist. Exhale to find that length. Really nice. Good. Keep going at your own pace. Again, to kick it up a notch, you're going to unlock your elbow. That's going to make the arm muscles work harder because you don't have the stack of the bones to rely on. Good. Really twisting and reaching out. She's doing so great. She's doing so great. And you're doing so great. Let us know in the comments how you felt, how you feel, and what, if anything, you want more of, less of. We'd love hearing from you. We're gonna do 4 more here. This looks great. Gabby, how you doing? You sure? Love that. Okay, yeah, so Gabby said her foot started to cramp, so she tucked her toes under. That is available for you as well. Last time, open all the way out nice and long. Find that diagonal, arm and leg open out, and zip back up through the center line of the body. Your obliques are doing this for you, yes? The side abdominals are really helping out here. Your right arm is also working quite hard. The back of your right leg is also working quite hard. And your left glute medius, your supporting thigh bone, is working quite hard too. It's a full body experience here. 3 and 2 and 1. Take it for a ride. Let's explore. Where can we go? Where can we go? Beautiful. And you're not that far from the floor. It's okay if you fall. You really will not hurt yourself falling from 2 feet. Yes, 2 feet off the ground, if that. Good. Really nice. Explore. What does the body want to do? Where can it go? How many different ways can we move our spines, our arms, our legs with this new balance that we found, with this new strength and groundedness that we found for 3 and 2 and reach it all the way out and find that child's pose. So good, Gab, really nice. Take that side stretch, fingertips crawl over to the right side. Opening the left side of the body, nice full deep breaths into that left side. And you can stack the hands if you want to get a little bit of a deeper stretch there. And then take it on over to the other side. Really, really nice. So, so good. Come back to the center and come forward onto your forearms. Yes, good. All right. Now crawl your feet back and your arms forward into a forearm plank. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. Okay, take those hips up a little bit higher. Broaden through those collarbones. Shine the heart forward. That's it. And the hips are gonna go to the right and to the left, getting into those obliques a little bit more. Really nice. Good. We're here for 8 and 7 and 6. Like there's a little beach ball under your belly and you're trying to lift your hips up and over it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to center. Good. Tip your hips over to the right side and come into a side plank. The feet can stack or splay. Whatever's best for you. You're gonna stay really nice and lifted in that right shoulder. This looks beautiful, Gab. Lift those hips up. And we take those hips for a little pulse. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Relax the face and jaw. We're doing so good. We're here for 4 and 3 and 2. Hold those hips up, hold and breathe and hold and broaden through the chest and the shoulders. 4, 3 and 2. Back to forearm plank. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, take those hips over to the left side. Good, stack or splay the legs. Broaden through the collarbones. Press the floor away with those shoulders. Lift those hips up a little bit higher. We take the hips down, up, down, up. Yes, face and jaw are relaxed. She's smiling. You can't see, I swear she's smiling. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it there, breathe, lengthen, find that length through the collarbones, find the length through the back of the body. 4 and 3 and 2, back to forearms and hold that plank. Good, lower the knees down but don't collapse. Beautiful, shine the heart forward and up. Walk the right forearm forward 1 inch, left forward, forearm forward 1 inch. Breathe, shine the heart forward and think about what motivates you, what drives you, what you're committing to, what part of yourself you're committing to, and what you're ready to release. Deep breath in. Big exhale, right forearm forward 1 inch, left forearm forward 1 inch, and breathe. If you've got an intention that you're setting for your week, your day, your month, hold it in your mind's eye here. Seal it into your body as the cells start to vibrate and you feel this getting a little bit harder. Hold that intention. Right forearm forward, left forearm forward. We're here for 8. Shine the heart forward and up. 7, 6. You got it, Gabby. So beautiful. Commit. 4 and 3 and 2 and melt all the way onto your belly. Take a cactus of the arms and we'll get a little pec stretch here. So you're going to plant your left hand by the rib basket and tip onto your right hip. You can take the left leg back behind you for a little extra stretch. This right arm is gonna be at like a nice 90-degree angle. The shoulder is dripping down the back, getting a nice opening in the pec and the chest. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Again, deep breath in. And full exhale. 1 or 2 more breaths at your own pace. When we do a lot of prone work or work on all fours or work in forearm plank facing forward, it's really important to open up the chest afterwards, yeah? All the strength that we're getting in the front of the body, we need to be able to use it in the body without collapsing forward. So this is a beautiful stretch to do laying down or against a wall. Come back to the center. Left arm cactuses. Find that 90-degree angle. Shoulder blade drips down your back a little bit. Good. And then we're going to tip onto that left hip. Good. The right leg sends backwards. You also don't have to send the leg backwards, but it's a nice sort of additional twist here. Nice full deep breath. And softening on the exhale. Allow that exhale to be a moment where the muscles can soften, come out of a contracted state a little bit. And coming back to the center. Really nice. Bring both hands by the rib basket. Push back to a child's pose. Hips hang back heavy towards the heels. Fingertips reach out nice and long. Deep inhale. Big sigh, let it out. Ah. And when you're ready, you can round up to sit on your heels and just find one more moment of quiet in the body. Reach those arms up overhead. And exhale, you can bring the hands to heart center or hands back to the body or hands back to the lap. Nod the chin gently towards the chest and seal your practice for the day. Thank you so much, Gabby. Thank you so much, everyone out there. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you want a little bit more, you can pair this with a little glute work, a little ab work, or some movement, mixed movement. Let us know what combo you chose. We love hearing from you.